Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and today we're going to be doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in, get comfortable. We always got some good stuff. Well, mostly always got some good stuff. All my returning viewers, they can confirm this. It's worth the sticking around for, right guys? Alright, let's get it, to it. Smokehead. Smoke. Isla single malt Scotch whiskey in McLeod. There's that name again. 43% alcohol by volume. It is a full American standard 750 milliliter bottle. For the UK and most of Europe, the standard is 700. We're going to go ahead and put her down for just a moment, very carefully, and take a look at the box. Don't linger too long. My phone will want to go to some kind of website. Smokehead. Intensely rich, yet subtly sweet. Smokehead embodies a wild spirit and appeals to those with an appreciation for heavy, earthy beat. With immersed smoke and notes of sea salt and spice, this is a vigorous whiskey that stands out from the crowd. And recycle me, same again. Distilled and bottled in Scotland by Ian MacLeod. Love that guy. And it's got a nice foil, dark black and gold with white. It's very nice. Thank you for the box. Into the bin it goes. So Smokehead, pretty much everything you saw. They've got a little gauge system here. It's got lots of peat, lots of intensity, a little bit of spice, and some good sweetness. On the backside, because we know you like looking at the backside, everything I just said and narrated just a moment ago. Silver Lake Imports, Miami, Florida. There's that place again. Cork pop. Ooh. I'll take it. Let's go. There we go. That's good. Let me tell you something, brother. Macho Man. I met Macho Man just like I met Hulk Hogan. Well, I didn't meet them at the same place on a beach house, but I met Macho Man. Met him a couple of times. Once was after a match. Another one, they weren't doing a match. They were just doing like a meet and greet kind of thing. Working for the Department of Defense, when I did, they would usually have special events. I met Sergeant Slaughter. That guy was pretty cool. Kind of, I don't know, he was kind of reserved. I felt like he was definitely holding back. He was trying to stay in character. You know, mean, but yet stern. Not really mean, but stern and sort of upfront professional, but pretty solid dude. The Sheik was there. I've met a lot of people, a lot of celebrities and well-known individuals while I was in the Department of Defense's service. Met a lot of people in a lot of different places. Had the opportunity to meet Barack Obama once and passed on it. Ooh, anywho, I'm sitting here sniffing this from about 1.5 feet away. It does take presence in the room. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's take a look at that color. That, I can't quite nail that. So let's go ahead and pull out Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale, and off camera, I'm going to plug this in at, what do you think? Burnt amber or copper? I think it's a little darker than a burnt amber, but I think it's more of a burnt amber than a copper, but we'll go with burnt amber because copper gets it a little too much to me. I feel that copper gets too many. Let's give it to the burnt amber. Smokehead. Okay. So it's an Isla for sure, but here's the thing about Smokehead. I got it from Total Wines. I think you can get this from somewhere else as well. I think I've seen it in a few other places, but not too many. So this is, what the thing about Smokehead is that they don't disclose where they get it from, where they source it from. They do say it's sourced, but they don't tell us where it comes from. Well, guess what? Ain't too many places on that island or that little batch of land that it can come from. So as long as it comes from that little island, I'm good, thanks. I'll take some. Yeah, let's go ahead. It says that there are 7 expressions. I've only seen 3 in the store, but I've seen 5 online. So there's 2 more out there. Maybe they're limited editions. It's non-age stated. Well, I wouldn't expect them to give it an age statement if they won't tell me where it's coming from. Ooh, the allure and mystery. Ooh. Okay, it says the Rocker Scotch. Now, the story behind the Rocker Scotch, let me go ahead and get this acclamation palating out of the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby, run that game. Okay, so Mr. Randy does a 3-part series. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share it with you, because gosh darn it, I love you. Part 2, full review time, where we are. I drink it down halfway, cork it, put it on the shelf, let it sit there a week, 2 weeks. Destiny always decides for me. I go online, I find as much information as possible, come back, we talk about it, I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, final pour, thusly named, we compare that final pour to the first pour and everything in between. Starting to slip into that old Scotch. The Rocker Scotch. So the Rocker Scotch, it's been dubbed the Rocker Scotch because a lot of rockers have been drinking this and have been known to drink this. But there's a lot of controversy behind that whole thing of the time. So were they really drinking? Were they really doing drugs? Were they really that promiscuous? Some documentaries say no, but I'll leave it alone. Moving on. So there's a lot of people that famous rockers, musicians, artists, whatnot, have been seen drinking this bottle, but it is what it is. So this was initiated in 2006, and Mr. Randy paid $4.50 out the door on the button. $41.50. ABV is 43%. On the nose, you get nice, rich, dried fruit, mesquite, cedar. The wood is more of a cedar than an oak. I do believe I mentioned that on the Off the Rip video. It's more of a cedar than an oak. A mesquite. It's got like a wee beastie. Like if you ever had the wee beastie from Ardbeg, it's very similar to. Holy crap! Do you think it's the wee beastie? Do you think it's the same thing as the Ardbeg wee beastie? Hold on a minute. Let me get another one, honey. That's really close. Holy crap, that's really close. Now, I remember the wee beastie being a little bit more meaty, like eating some like barbecue ribs or something. But this is dang close. I think so. Maybe I could buy this bottle again, buy the wee beastie, and we compare it just to see how close they really are. I'm not ready to take on that endeavor yet, but I'm going to put it in the memory file cabinet. Probably should just write it down, right? On the palate, yeah, there's definitely some fruit, but I'm getting a lot of, there's like that medicinal iodine, but there's also toffee, fruity, and guess what? Sherry. Yes, there's some deep, rich sherry in there. Very nice. I think I can get one more before we go on to the finish. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. So that way you get these videos as soon as they're released. Never skip a beat or a video. You just might miss something funny. That's a good one. I know I skipped ahead, but can't help it. Let me get you a look at this. It's got some pretty good, neat legs. Looks like it's only part of the glass. It might be the glass. Let's go ahead and get this finished, shall we? That was a big one. It was a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. I tried to whittle it down. Ooh, the tongue. The tongue is getting beaten with a spicy stick. Ooh, it lit up quick. Now it's migrating away from the tongue to the rest of the mouth. The roof of the mouth, the cheeks, the back end. Still waiting for the back end to come up. It's starting, but I don't think it's. I don't want to be wrong on that. Lips are going a little numb. Not too spicy, tingly, but kind of nummy. There's the back end. I was going to say the back end is not going to come up, but there it is. It's got some warmth. It's packing some heat. I'd say it's definitely surpassed a 2, but not quite hitting a 3. I don't think it's going to hit a 3. I think we've zenith. I think we've hit the summit, and that's it, the plateau. Now the tongue has gone out. The tongue is tapped out. I've got cheeks, jowls, and back end. It's all in the back side. Cheeks, jowls, and back end heat. So let's score it, shall we? It's a good one. I got some good information. They had some transparency, all except for the unfortunateness that it is an undisclosed distillery with no age statement. I can be fine with that if that's the kind of thing you're going for, but it comes from a very distinct, minimal location. So there's only like less than a handful of places that it can come from, right? Right. So let's put a score on it. I'm going to give this a strong 4 out of 5. Here we go. Don't let the Ian McLeod distillers fool you. Don't let the non-age statement subtract. Don't let the whole mysterious thing put you off of it. There's 7 expressions, so there's at least 6 more. 2 more for me on the shelf at one of the stores. Haven't checked the other one. I only got like 2, there's 3 in the area, but I ain't going all the way over to the east side to see the other one. I mean, no. Maybe if I'm ever that way, I'll check it out. So, $41.50 out the door with a 43%. At least it's 43%. $41.50. It's beautiful. It's delicious. It's kind of running very parallel to an Ardbeg Wee Beastie. I can't really say there's a whole lot of differences, but I know it's not quite the same. It's got a good finish, strong 4 out of 5. My score is going to be strong 4 out of 5. My fair price, I would like to see this under 40 out the door. It would definitely get me to buy it again. So yeah, would I buy this again? Probably. Like I said, there's a few more expressions I'd like to check out first, but I definitely would be very much considering purchasing this one again. This is turning into like a 14-minute video. So there it is. In the comment section, let me know where you're at. What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? Have you had a Smokehead? Have you seen it? Do you have a Total Wines? If you've had this, which one have you had? Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'll call this one a dang good one.